Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Kaiserredux. I didn't expect the war to start, but it so started. The war has started. So, we are going to join Germany in the Russian-German war. We're going to advance strategically. Not super keen on like launching a grand sweeping offensive, because I think that might be a little bit suicidal. But like, I don't know. Yeah, let's try a great sweeping offensive. It seems like there aren't that many forces even present. We captured. Okay. The Colored Enfranchisement Act passes. Surprising news from South Africa. Their parliament, also known as the Volksraad, has approved a law pushed for by the government enfranchising South Africans of mixed heritage, known in the country as Coloureds. Fears the deal will be torpedoed by opposition and conservative elements among the government ranks have not materialized. The Liberal Afrikaner minister and author of the bill, Jan-Hendrik Hofmeyr, has commented that this is the first step in a gradual transition to South Africa, which will be truly equitable towards all its citizens. Other allies in the Volksraad were quick to add the caveat, however, they're not about to compromise the interests of South Africa's white population in the process. A bold course for South Africa. We'll see if it sticks, but if it does, that's good. I presume the Reds are going to be, or the Reds and the West are going to join in the fun. All right. We are rolling along. How have we done in terms of casualties? 46 men have died. We haven't done that much damage, all things considered, but like, you know, we're doing our best. The war's barely started. All-time operation? Sure. Alright. You guys are going to interception over the, we're gonna try shooting down the enemy forces. Go, backhand blow. How backhand can I go? Let's find out together. Farragut. More support equipment. Yay. Oh, we should probably, like, deploy our infantry. Trained or not, they'll be needed on the front. Nice work. Okay, there's more pointless war going on in Africa. It'd be interesting if the African situation could get tied into the Weltkrieg if it happens at the same time. Like, I think that might be a neat way to make it. Right now, it feels kind of pointless. Like, it feels like it's not anything. I think these little cavalry units are actually really nice. Aslan. What's going on here? I don't see where the problem is. are we on casualties? We've lost 4K. That's a lot of guys. We need to probably reduce our aggression. And, like, not make attacks that are foolish. Okay. Fall of Atlanta. Syndicalist militiamen have been advancing towards the constitutional American Republic's southern citadel of Atlanta. And now they've arrived. What the heck? Oh, they've made a pact. They've made like a truce. That's not good for the CAR. Also, R.I.P. Pizzos. Reports are now coming in that the city's imminent capture of advancing syndicalist troops. William H. Murray's current whereabouts are unknown, but it's believed he's fled to the countryside with the few remaining militia units. Widespread atrocities were being reported as syndicalist soldiers are rounding up captured militiamen, especially Klansmen, to put them to the firing squad. Many fires are spreading unchecked through the city's outer quarters. It's the end of the old Democrats in America. Perhaps the war will be over soon? Wouldn't that be nice? Logistics. Yeah. We can go and switch to our industries. We're at 6K. Amusingly, I think we are running fairly close to our, like, we're at our limit. Okay, formation of the anti-Goring Pact. In the chaos that followed the fall of Middle Africa, a good part of East Africa fell under the control of the ever-determined von Goring, who established his personal stronghold in Goringia, and who, in addition to basing a good part of his economy on drug trafficking, did not hide his expansionist intentions. In this enterprise, he was joined by loyal lackeys, among them Admiral Reinhard Heydrich, former governor of Madagascar, left the island after the fall of Middle Africa. Few people seemed to have the courage to oppose them until the ruler of Madagascar, Emile Maurice, revealed to the world the crimes Heydrich had committed during his reign on the island. He called on many of the states created after the fall of the colonial apparatus to unite to put an end to Goring's tyranny and bring Heydrich to justice in order to make them pay for the crimes they had committed. It remains to see whether the enterprise will be crowned with success or be crushed under the boot of East African tyrants. Justice always triumphs in the end. But, you know, it's just sort of a question of when that end will be. We're going to cancel offensive operations because I don't want to burn through my extremely limited manpower pool. Alright. Our boys are falling ill. Okay. Alright, people are joining the anti-Goring Pact. That's so cool of them to do that. Look how awesome they are. Does a kickflip. I think we can afford to, like, just leave it. Frankly. Grabbing that tile would be nice. Let's see here. Oh! Inexplicably, the United Communists of Brazil have gone syndicalist. The Sindis have not attacked the Western Front yet. By the way, I did fix the situation down here. Okay, more infantry equipment. That's cool. I'll take it. Who am I to complain? Okay. I'm actually gonna peel it back to a little bit more of a reasonable line. Union of Brazil is proclaimed. Uproar over diplomatic overtures with syndicalist Chile caused deep constitutional crisis and resulted in a coup by members of the military who thought the government was sliding into socialism. However, the coup was short-lived, and the army of loyalists have been arrested or exiled who have arrested or exiled most of their leadership. Even further, these officers have proclaimed the Union of Brazil, a syndicalist government, for after seeing the sweeping progress in Chile made in its military since the revolution, many officers have leaned towards the left. Now, the Union will hold its first Congress of Trade Unions and will convene to choose which path Brazilian socialism will take. Upon the news arriving of the so-called Union of Brazil being proclaimed, multiple state governors have openly rebelled and will seek to restore the United States of Brazil to a more democratic state. The syndicalist madness spreads.
Dövüşe hazır. Dövüşe hazır.
More mountaineers. Eyes and ears. I'm gonna maybe go engineering, logistics, field hospital, artillery for these guys. We should probably modernize our, like, artillery battalions. No, we should expand our military education programs. Education is the foundation of professionalism. By expanding the Baku Military Academy and establishing new schools for officers and technicians, we can prepare a generation of soldiers fluent in both modern tactics and national duty. The days of relying on foreign graduates must end. The Azerbaijani army will produce its own experts.
Emrinize hazırım. Gitti.
We want to try to even up our line. Shorten it if we can. Alright. More stuff is happening. How is Goringia going? Unfortunately, it's doing well. Huh. Okay. Sure, I'll take one convoy.
Dövüşe hazır. Hazırım.
I'm just gonna leave those guys there. I don't think they're much of a threat to me.
Düzlen. Gitti.
I like to spread out our forces if we can. Gabon has joined the Entente. Okie dokie. I don't know how useful, like, a fast victory against the Russians is. I think it's actually... the balance is not the same in Kaiserredux as it is in Kaiserreich. In Kaiserreich, we win a long war. In Kaiserredux, I don't think it's actually great for us to spend a lot of time doing anything, because, I don't know, like, aliens might show up, or the game might crash. So, that's kind of the place where we're at. Italy. You said it. Italy, indeed. Alright, we're gonna try to push this guy. We're trying to do bite and hold, if we can. We can choose the Grand Doctrine. Probably interception, operational integrity, interception, detection, air superiority mission. Alright. We lost 11k, which is like half of our reserves. It's like not great. Huh. We're getting a lot of political power, which is nice. What exactly does this German advisor do? It's bonuses against the Russians, which is nice. don't mind our bite and hold strategy. Sure, whatever. My non-aggression pact with East Karelia. Whatever. White Karelia, sorry. I think it was also called East Karelia. Alright. Anyways. We're gonna try to thrust forward.
Dövüşe hazırım. Hazırım.
Oh my gosh. It's a pretty good situation, all things considered. Try doing that.
Dövüşe hazır. Ateş altında.
No, you didn't.
İleri.
Let's see, how are we doing on the whole cavalry situation? I will duplicate that and call these guys cavalry. You should probably have logistics. And more guys. And engineering. And artillery.
Düzlen.
And you guys should switch over if you can. We don't have enough manpower for that to happen. So, that was foolish. Whatever.
Düzlen.
What happens if I just, like, attack it? We win.
Emrinize hazırım.
Yeah, I'm good on. I can. Alright. National Revolutionary Government has capitulated. RIP. Guys. RIP, my homies. In the left KMT. Better luck next time.
Ferege.
Wonderful. Yeah, we're at full freeze and everything. Okay, the Kingdom of New England declared war on the Pacific States of America. That's an interesting thing that happened. We're almost gonna get a hydro plant. That's nice. I don't care about that. Yeah, we don't need the materials for it anymore. Okie dokie, artichoke. Hey, our mountaineers are better now. Or no, I guess it just like didn't work. Like computing machine, airplane stuff. Nothing. Nothing. Yeah, okay, anti-air upgrade, go. There we go.
Dövüşe hazırım. Düzlen. İleri.
Italy.
Dövüşe hazır.
Expand our military education program. Do we have enough for anything? No, but we could probably grab... expand the supply corps would be awesome. No army can fight without supplies. Logistics branch, long neglected and underfunded. Many such cases. Must be expanded to ensure the reliable transport of food, ammunition, and equipment to every front. Investments in depots, motorized convoys, and railroad coordination will transform the supply corps into an unseen force that keeps the army moving. Very cool. No, these guys can't really lose in tactical. You can't though. Come on, kill them, kill them, kill them. Thank you.
Düzlen.
with this, I'm going to call an end to this episode. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.